Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Phoenix Trading Strategies Forecasting Room. It is September 24th, 2015, 2 a.m. in the morning. Today, as you all know, we basically dedicate time to going to the charts and finding trades. So let's do that. For those of you that are here for the first time, welcome. For those of you that are back, welcome back. Before we continue, let's go over the disclaimer. Disclaimer: future stocks and spot currency trading have large potential rewards, but also large potential risk. You must be aware of the risk and be willing to accept them in order to invest in future stocks and forex markets. Don't trade with money you can't afford to lose. This website is neither a solicitation nor an offer to buy or sell future stocks or forex. No representations are being made that any account will or is likely to achieve profits or losses similar to those discussed on this website. Past performance of indicators or methodology are not necessarily indicative of future results. Being that said and done, let's take a look at the calendar. Right now, we've already had Japanese numbers come out. They weren't that great. Actually, these were a little better. All industry activity were better than expected. And we're expecting right now some news. This should have come out right now, actually. It did, and it wasn't that great for German consumer climate. In the next 2 hours, we'll have German info business climate. And then in the UK, we'll have mortgage approvals. So it should be an interesting night. The morning is basically the one that we're anticipating to have more news during the US session. So let's go to the charts and see what we have. Now, I got into this trade earlier, and the reason I got into this trade is because it was already in play. Now, this is a daily level right here at 120.50, and you can see how previously they were trading around it, and then they came down very aggressively, but then they came back up here to retest. Now, when they came to retest, as you can see, they never broke the 50% line, and they went down again, retested one more time, and then finally collapsed and came all the way down here. I'm expecting, from where it's currently trading right now, that it will probably come down another, let's see, if I'm right, it will probably come down another 100 pips. And I say that because in the daily, which is right here, as you can see, let me move this over, come on, move. Oh, great, it's stuck. Give it a second, okay. The reason why, you see here in the daily, how what happened was when they broke below this weekly, and they did it many times, when they broke below, they came back up, retested, dropped again, all the way down, came back up, retested, held, and then now, of course, came back up to retest, and now this one is at this level, and I'm expecting this thing to come down to 118.84. It just seems like it's going to run and run aggressively. So we're talking another 100 pips to the downside from my entry, which is not bad at all. And as you can see, it's already in motion now. Most of you will say, well, you know, you have 4 power dots here on the 60-minute. Agreed, no question. But these power dots are formed around a mid-range level in this hour, in this hourly chart. So that in itself tells me that, you know, it looks. Plus, here's another thing. Take a look at how the trend dots are coming in at an angle and the trend stop on this one. So it makes for a big difference. Let's remove the volume indicator so we can move a little faster, of course. So I like this trade to the downside because, like I said, it looks like it's going to come down pretty significantly. And you know, it may not go all the way down, but I'm thinking it'll come down to 119.04. That's a pretty big drop. You know, if you ask me. If we looked at volume here, yes, they're holding, but in reality, they're not holding for much. And like I said, they've been using the trend dots as resistance levels to come down. So this one looks pretty good. I'm already up on this one from here, 120.19 to 120.94, close to about 24 pips, which is not bad. I like that trade. That trade looks to me to be a very good one. Let's take a look at the Switch because everything is popping up right now. Let's see why this one is not in my radar. Yeah, I don't like this. It's been messy. It hasn't been clean. This was a clean trade previously, but this is not. So I'm not into reinventing the wheel. Let's go to the US CAD. The US CAD, this one's very strange because it already began to move up. I just don't know if it has enough room at this point to continue, quite honestly. I mean, it's trading above this level, which is very good. And each time that they've done it, they've moved up. But this isn't budging right now. So it's a little too tight for me at this point. I wouldn't be really jumping on that one quite yet. Let's take a look at the New Zealand dollar. This one's a little messy. It already moved up. I'm not that fond of it. No, not a clean signal on this one. I mean, this one looks like it could go up, but not based on how the US yen is reacting. I wouldn't trade against it right now. The New Zealand CAD, no. Pound dollar. This one's been a really tricky little devil because, it did come down and it's setting up right now, right above a weekly level. They've broken through. I would say this one has a great potential of coming up, but I want more evidence behind my decision process, of course. And the only thing holding me back is these power dots right here, which basically would tell me that this would come down again. But it's a little tight on that in that area, and I don't like the way that they've been breaking through that. So it doesn't really seem as it to be a resistance level that I would really consider. But I am looking for evidence on the higher time frames, as you can see, and just doesn't seem to be playing fair from that perspective. But I'm sure that we'll find something because there's always something there. Never despair. Yes, see, this one doesn't seem set up for it quite yet. Let's continue. Nothing here. 600. Nope. Nothing here. Let's continue. Let's go to the 720, see if we have anything there. Nope, and last but not least, the 1440. No, nothing there. So we went through that. See, not enough evidence to really say, okay, I'll gamble on this trade. Now, one of the things that they did here, and I want you to really think about this, see how when they broke through this level, they came back and retested? This is the one that will define the trade. Even though it came here and retested, see how it came down below it and then closed above it? That to me is a good sign. I want to know what this next candle is going to do, which is just starting off right now. Because this next candle, if it is bullish, then this should be a good trade to the upside based on that. Only because, even though it's just the fact that they broke above it, came back to retest. And they're using the trend stop very religiously. So that says a lot as well. Let's go to the 5 minute and see if we have anything. Yeah, see the 5 minute, we got this here. I like this. And to me, this one tells me, yep, we're going long. I actually like this trade to the upside. No buy, hold, sell trade recommendations. But in this case, we found it in the 5 minute and went right off of this, made an immediate 4 pip jump. Which we could have gotten in on. It is what it is. We're only down 1 pip right now. But I feel that it could move, and if I'm right about this, let's go back to the 10. This thing could move definitely here to 52.90, and if it breaks above it, then we have the potential to come into 53.26. You know, it could be a good move. We're at break even right now on this trade. So this one looks to be like one of our trades for the evening. And for all we know, it can go from weekly to daily to this level. Why did I put this level here? It was one of those where I was experimenting. Let me see. What's the deal? Why did I? Maybe it was an accident. Something happened here. But this level is also weekly, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, it could go from level to level. Would be nice if they played that trade. So you can see we're already up 20 pips. But again, it's how they did it. Look at the 15. See how when they broke above it, they came back and retested. Normally, these levels are very, very secure. So when they use them pretty aggressively. That's why, you know, when we look at the US yen trade, and you can see that one, oh, great, bouncing off. They did the same thing. When they came down from it, they retested. See how they came, but then they went up, but then they dragged it right back. And then they retested, and then they came down aggressively. Well, they've been doing the same thing quite a bit. Every time that they've come down a level, you know, they've come back and retested and then come back down. So there was no level here per se that was broken. So for all we know, they're just, you know, playing this ridiculous game. But I don't think that it's gonna stand. Or I do like, and see, it doesn't make sense because if the U.S. dollar is getting stronger, we would have seen a much more aggressive move there, and we didn't. But on this one, we're definitely going to see, I believe, an aggressive move to the upside. So this one looks to be like a very, very good trade. And for all we know, it could come up just here to 53.25, where the moving average is. You know, it tends to happen. Let's continue. No, nothing here that attracts me. Pound yen, no. Actually, this one's strange because see how it pulled above it and then it came back and retested. It looks like it's gonna make a run up because it's off of a mid-range and a daily level. Now, granted, it did come down and it did finish the cycle, but every time they've traded here, they've gone up above this level to this level and then to this level. You know, it's this one's a little weird. I'm not sure if I would jump on it only because the yen may get stronger. See, on 10-minute, we have a signal already. And it's a pretty strong one from the looks of it. So, this one, yeah, this one's a little treacherous. See, look, that's why I wasn't that keen. I'm like, it's one of those where you don't want to, you know, you don't want to jump in on it quite yet. I'm not, it's a matter of interpretation. So let's look at it from this perspective. Here, when they broke below this level, came down, came back up, retested, came down, retested, came down, retested. Now, normally they'll do it twice or three times. I'm thinking that now, based on that, this is the one that might be the trade to the downside that I'm looking for. My only concern about this is that pound dollar. Let's see. See, this one's still holding here. For all we know, this one is subject to what the yen is going to do. And if I'm right, it could be. But See, it's trading right below this level here on the daily. And that is a recipe for disaster to the downside. So based on that is the only reason why I'm like, not jumping at it. Not quite yet, at least. Let's take a look at that yen real quickly again. Yeah, see, it came right back down. They retested the level. I'm thinking down, down, down on this one. You could have actually had a re-entry on this one. Right, fourth power dot. Well, here on this one, we don't have enough information. We still need more time for this one to actually unfold. That's why I'm not too keen on it yet. But we're going to be watching it, Pound CAD. Pound CAD is to the upside. And they broke above, retest on to up. Yeah, this one looks feasible. I just don't like the fact that they don't have anything yet, but it has been breaking through. So, yeah, it'd be a tight stop. Your stop loss would be at 20.0314, and it's trading at 20.0329. So, it's about 14 pips, which is not bad. But this has a potential of going forward, up, up, up and away. See that pound yen one more time. Yeah, see that pound yen didn't do anything. Yeah, we're going to watch that one. That one's going to be one that we're not that keen on quite yet. Euro USD. This one's a tricky one because see how it came up and then came down? Then they came up to retest. Right here is the level where it's currently trading at right now. Now, if it doesn't break above this level, guess what? It's got to come down. Yes, the CAD has really been weakening. Very, very true. But if it breaks above this current level, yeah, it's going to go up. So, for all we know, they can come up and retest. This is a daily, this is a monthly. I say we wait. This could be a big bend move to the upside before the real trade presents itself. Nothing on Euro, New Zealand, Euro, Yen. It's trading above a level. And again, could be short-lived. Euro, Pound. This one does have the potential to move up. Let's analyze this one. This one looks pretty interesting, actually. Okay, they broke above it. Came down to retest. Went up again, came down to retest. But also came down here, though, after being up here. And it's retesting here. Actually, this one looks like it's going to come down. But let's confirm it. Yeah, see, it finished the cycle up. Retested. Now I'm thinking short here, but let's continue. 45, nothing, 20. The 20-minute. I like that one. Yeah. I feel comfortable taking this one. We're at break even right now, and we barely got into the trade. So let's see. This one, 72.87. You know, it could be a good 40 pip drop when it's all said and done. Yeah, look at that 15-minute. Wow, very nice. Very, very nice. 10-minute is, you know, it's back and forth, but the 15 is the one that gives it away. Test. Yeah, this one's going to come down. No concern about this one. Let's wait and see. Pound CAD and pound US are long. And I think Euro pound goes short. And the US yen, sovereign Euro pound, is still in play. See how they have a really hard time breaking above this level right here? That's why I'm not too, you know, keen on it. Now, when this did break through here, they went back and retested, came back. This could be, excuse me, the last time they retest this level. So it'll be interesting. You know, we still have power dots here to the downside. That's why I'm not too concerned about that. All right, Euro Swissy, look at that. We were looking at the euro dollar, thinking that the euro dollar was going to come down, and it looks like it reached its level. You know, we have this here, came down, retested, came down, retest, came down, retest, failed, and this could be the trade that we're looking for on the euro. I'm going to short it from here. Like I said, don't buy wholesale trade recommendations, but we'll see in the morning how they end up. This thing could come all the way down here to 111.18. It's at 111.89, 111.90. So yeah, it could be a pretty big trade. Euro CAD, not that keen on it. Euro Aussie, Swiss yen, no. Aussie dollar, very, very treacherous, can't really call it. Aussie yen. Yeah, I remember that, Hank, but it's the way that it's been trading, and I'll go back to it right now. See, look at this. See how they came, it was bullish, and you were right, they did come up quite a bit, because when you compared it, it was a pretty aggressive move. And it came up very aggressively. However, look at what happened here. When they broke above this, came down, retested, didn't go any higher. In actuality, they broke below this level, which is this is the level right here. And now they've come up to retest it right here, and it has failed each time. And so that's why we have this going to come down. So we're positive on all our trades right now. Not a bad thing. That's a good thing. Let's continue. Let's look at futures. See, this one is very reflecting of the US yen. And it's to the downside. And this is a 60-minute. And that's pretty aggressive. Because here's how it plays. See how it went below here, this level. This is a very key level right here. This broke below it. Boom. Came back up. Has been retesting. Went up a little bit, but now it's below. And I'm thinking down. Power dots don't lie. Well, let's verify. Confirm. Oh, excuse me. Nothing there. It's got to be on the 10. No, but there's a power dot here. 5 minute. Yeah, see, they broke right below this. And I'm thinking they're going to come all the way down here. Let's see, 20 minutes. No, 45. 45, there it is, baby. 45 don't lie. Beautiful, beautiful. I like this trade short, actually. No buy, hold, sell trade recommendations. Damn it. I've overdone it with my other trades. So, I'm thinking short on this one. Let's continue. Silver. Silver's been an interesting one. Brick wall, yeah. That was the brick wall. This one's very disorganized. Not interested. Very disorganized. Let's go to platinum. This one made a move early on that just shocked me. I was like, whoa. We're late on it, though. Can't touch it. See crude. Crude looks like it's going to continue to go short. But there's no signal. No signal, no trade. 30 minute. 15. See, I have it here on the 15, but I don't know. It's just like not enough. I would have anticipated more. See, nothing on the 10. It just doesn't look good right now. It's one of those where you're sort of guessing, and I don't want to guess. Let's look at the S&P. No, not clear. Nasdaq's the same way, very unclear. The Dow, this one might be clear. And it's retesting this level right now. When it broke here. I just don't like the angle that it's going up, and that's bothering me. No, I'm a speculator on that one. Let's look at this. Nope. See, this one's going long. Shouldn't. And then gold. I took gold here. And I got out here. And it was a $300 move. And it was beautiful. And now it's all gone. So no, there's nothing there. No. No, I think that we have that's a tricky little devil. Came below, then bounced right back up. But it's trading around this pivot. Can't really. If it comes up here, I'm out. They may be retesting this level. I'm just not sold on that one yet. Oh. Yeah, we'll see how it plays. I don't think it'll make a move up that much, but I'm going to wait and see. Let's see the pound dollar, because that one already started to move in our favor. Yeah, see. Bounced right off the weekly level, making its move. Pound CAD is also ready to go long. I like those. This one is coming down again, just like I said. And this actually looks like a good re-entry because it never broke above this level. You can see the pivot right there. And it looks like it's going to continue to come down. I actually like this trade more to the downside. I would add another position here based on that. And remember, I got in here. So it makes a big, big difference. I would have loved to have gotten in here, though. One of my students from the Middle East got in here. So he is up significantly. Yeah, I like this trade down. Down, buddy. Down, down, down. That euro, though. It's a real treacherous bugger. I want to see if it holds there. Yeah, this one, see if we look at it on the higher time frame. Look, when they broke below this level here, they came back up. So this could be the retest before coming down again. That's what I'm waiting to confirm. Because if it breaks above it, then it's got to move aggressively, 1280. So I want to see where it settles. And if it settles right below this, then it's got to come down. And if it comes down, it's coming down to 111.17. So, or down to 110.87 before retracing again. So that's why I'm curious. It's not all lost yet. But I don't like that. So let's see what it does, because this is a monthly level. This is a weekly level. Let me go to the smaller time frames and see if I see something that would make the difference. This is a 3-minute. I mean, if they reversed it now, see, it's not reversing. This is where it has to reverse from this point. If it don't do, it don't do. Oh, interesting. Yeah, see? It's the way that it's trading, which is just a little too on the weird side. This could be the Big Ben event that I'm looking for. And if it is, then I'm going to sell this sucker right here. But I want to wait. I want to see the light in their eyes, as they would say. Because this level is a very key level. Very key level. Yeah, see? I want to see what it does. It's not done yet. Perplexed, perplexed, perplexed. This has to settle below this level. Otherwise, it's no game. Hmm. Interesting. Just not a clear signal. That's what I don't like. It went long, but there wasn't a clear signal. And it's a treacherous one. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, but I don't think so because it's moved pretty aggressively at this point, Hank. So I think we're gonna have to cut our losses. Yeah, because what they'll do now that they broke above this is that they'll come back and yeah, I can see how they broke above this and this one just boom bumped. Yeah, it's not giving up. See, it hit this daily level. Now, if it bounces from this daily level, then yeah, that maybe they were looking to do that to go long there before going short because it is a mid-range level. Yeah, that's it. That's what they were looking for. So we'll add another position and see if we recover it. This should be interesting from this point. Because if it comes down, it's going to come all the way down, all the way back. And maybe that's what they were looking for. To hit that level, that daily level before coming back. Coming back down. Let's look at this on the higher time frame. Yeah, see? That's a treacherous. I hate when they do that, but they may have just given it up. Because that might be their Big Ben trade. And if this pulls down the way I think it will, then we'll recover. Only 10 pips away. Last now 8 pips from recovery. Let's see how it plays out. Yeah, see, look at that. We're 9 pips away from recovery on this one. Big Ben is when right before the London Open, they basically go for stops. They run the trade up, and then they go the opposite way. That's what a Big Ben trade is. It's something the market makers use. See, look at that. If it trades below 112.07, then And here it comes. Then I know that it's on. See, look at that. So if it comes down from there, it'll come down pretty aggressively. Let's take a look at the US yen real quickly. Ah, they should have come down by now. They haven't. Hmm. Not giving me what I want. Not quite as good as it looked. Let's see. Yes, that is correct. What are you guys planning on doing here? I don't think I want to find out. See, now, what are you doing? It's your game plan right here. I don't like this trade anymore. It should have come down by now, and it's not. It looks like it's going to reverse and go up. They're trading right around this level, but they should have come down further. So why aren't you guys doing that? Okay. Something's up on this one. What are you guys planning on doing? The euro is already coming down again. See? We're 3 pips away from break even on this one. They use that as a big Ben trade, those treacherous thieves. Yes, it is in congestion. Yeah, that US yen is in some serious congestion right now, that's for sure. So let's see. Close below the monthly and the daily. Should be a nice run down, but it's not doing it yet. Oh, I think that just might break to the downside. That one looks, because right now it's in between here. Let's see that pound dollar and pound CAD that we're in. See, this one did the same thing. It broke above, came down, and it should go up again. Take a look at that pound CAD. Yeah, this one still looks good to the upside. Yeah, let me look at that US yen. Now, see, here it comes down again. And on the 10-minute, you have power dots forming here again. So that verifies twice. So, no, I'm content with this one coming down one more time. It just has to come down to 119. 119.05. No way can they hold this one. Let's look at that euro. Six pips away from breaking even on this one. It's just a treacherous little bugger. Not quite yet, but getting there. Yeah, see, this one still has the potential to move up. It's not done yet. And this one too. That pound yen is going to come down. But not too much. I wouldn't really trade that one. See, here it comes. Here comes the euro one more time. All right, come to Papa. It's time to pay the piper. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? Huh. Are they going to use that trend dot as a support to bounce up, or are they going to come down? It ain't over till it's over, and it ain't over yet. See, look at that. They're going to use it now. They broke below, so they would have to go back up and retest and come down, and it would retest right there. So if it flips from there, it's coming down. true. Sometimes you gotta let it play out. And this is one of those moments. Let's see that US yen trade. Yeah. You have power dots here. 10-minute you had it here. Came back and retested. So just gotta wait it out on that one. Pound dollar made the move finally. And the pound CAD had to have moved. Yep, just the same. What did that pound yen do? Nothing. Yeah, I wouldn't touch that one right now. And this one is just holding. And the euro pound is doing the same thing. It's not really doing anything differently. It went up already, but this one should be coming down based on the fact that the pound got stronger. If it breaks below this level, we should see a difference. It's a treacherous little one right now. Just have to let it play. See no movement. It's like they pulled their liquidity out from underneath us. Hate when that happens. But it's part of the game. Part of the game. And that pound dollar keeps on kicking. So we just have to wait on that one. This one's moving forward. Okay, what are you gonna do? Come on, play it out. Come on. Let's see the euro pound. And this one's coming back down. But we still need it to move a little bit more aggressively. Very, 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 very interesting. How suddenly they were active and then they just stopped. I'm doing the same thing here. Why are you guys playing this game? Let's see this one. Starting to come down. Okay, that's a good sign. We need you to come down a little bit more aggressively. Alright. Well, the defining moment. It looks like it will define to the downside in our favor. Yep. This one's coming down. See that pound dollar continues to make the move to the upside. And so does that pound CAD. For the US yen, it is indecisive. Still, I'm bearish on this one. Now, would that make the euro yen attractive to me? Damn, that Aussie Swiss came down like a stone. Wow. It went up aggressively, but now it's coming down. I actually like this trade. The reason I like this trade is because you have both the yen, US yen coming down, so you got a stronger yen, and you have a weak euro. So I think this will play out very well. Three pips away from break even. Good lord. The JPY long went because of, it didn't go long. Look at that. Came back down like a stone. Wow. From 183.39 all the way down. Look at that. Now that's a shocker. What happened to the pound? Ah, that's why. Head fake. Indeed. But look at the yen, right back down again. So, did we get into the euro yen right before it dropped like a stone? No, not yet, but we're at break even, so if it drops like a stone here, it should be good. We're about to go positive on that one. Let's see that euro pound. Miserable euro pound. And that's because of the fact that the pound came down. Let's see this, because this was already making the move up. Come back and retest. No. That's interesting. Why did they play that? Especially when they broke above the weekly, but it could be a head fake. Retest the trend stop, yeah. That's what I'm thinking. That it's retesting. Now, if that's the case, then we should see this thing start to turn. If it starts to turn, it may be worth. See, there's a power dot right there. Right above this one. Right above this one. Oh yeah, there it is. This is a good re-entry actually. Because if it came back to retest, it's going to go long. One more time. So I'll take another position on this one to go long based on that. Yeah, there it is. Come on, come on, come on. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Taking its sweet time. Let's go that US yen. Oh, beautiful. Gotta love that US yen trade. It's gonna come down like a stone. Come on, keep going. Yep, like a double down on a head fake exactly on the British pound. I agree. Let's see what this does right now. You have power dots here on this one. 120.80. Oh, did it break? Really? There it go. There it goes. See? They came back to retest. They wanted to stop everyone out. Treacherous individuals. Really gonna despise these banks. when they play that type of trade. So this thing should come right back up. So all they did was come down and give us a re-entry, practically. Yeah, that US yen trade. It's got to come down. It's coming up to retest it before it comes down further. Okay, let's move on. Pound dollar. It's on the rise again. That means the pound CAD is on the... This one didn't come down that much, if you recall. This one held. And the euro, we're at break even now, see? So once it goes below 120, that's it. It's history. And then it's got to come down like a stone. And that means that this euro pound's coming down too. Yeah, see the euro yen is already positive. So it's just a matter of time. Let's see that euro yen real quickly. Yep, beautiful trade to the downside. Nice. Very, very nice. So, I'd like to say we picked some really, really good trades today. This one still has to unwind. This one should come down as well. The pound should go long. There. Did it again. Da-da-da, da-da-da, da-da-da. Go, baby, go. Yeah. And there it goes. Up and at 'em. Yeah, they came back to retest. They're treacherous. Treacherous. You see, this one's still positive, so I'm not concerned about that one. I'm concerned about this miserable euro that doesn't come down. But the euro yen is doing its thing, so it should come down further. And the US yen, yeah, this one's coming down again. And you know what? It's going to break through these power dots right here at 119.90. Let's see. See, look at that. Not bad at all. Let's see what this one does. Miserable euro. wants to play, but it doesn't want to play. Go figure. Let's take like a gold. No clear signal on gold. Let's see. The Dow futures looks like it's going to come down, but I'm not that confident because it's still trading above this level. And they came back to retest, so this looks long. I'm not into it. Pound dollar made its move again, up. Beautiful. Pound CAD is still bullish then. Yep. Very nice. That Euro USD is such a challenge. Let's see that Euro Yen. Euro Yen's come down. It's basing it off of Yen's strength, not Euro. But I don't like it. Oh, look at that. Bounced right off the trend stop. Wow. That was pretty treacherous. What are you basing it off of? Is it yen strength or euro weakness? No, yen strength from the looks of it. And the euro weakness, yep, coming down again. Look at that, it went up and then it pulled right back down. You know, trading right below the monthly and this daily level makes it a very dangerous trade. So this thing could be coming down pretty aggressively based on that. Interesting. We have yet to see this thing fall further down. We haven't seen it come close to break even at all. The US yen is still in play. Come on down. There's too much conflict in this one. Time to get out. Yeah, that trade on the OCN still has to come down further. But you got support right here on 1989. But I think it's going to break right through that thing. Pound up. Oh, look at that pound dollar trade. What a beautiful trade that, you know, they literally gave us the opportunity to add another position to go long on this thing. Boy, they are real ignorant. And that means the pound CAD one went through the roof. Nope, has not. Won't, doesn't, has, it's having a really hard time breaking it, and I'm having a hard time seeing it done, so it's time to take that off the table too. And that leaves us with 3. Pound dollar, euro dollar, and euro pound. And the pound dollar should go further based on what it did. What I'm trying to see now is how further is it going to go. 152.90. And if it breaks above that, definitely to 153.25. Does it bounce right off the weekly and right off this 240? So yeah, it looks good actually. Just broke above this level right now, 52.80. And by doing so, should continue. Should continue. Miserable euro. Yeah, sometimes you gotta let your winners run. But in this case, this ain't a winner, this is just being a real pest. Now this one's come up quite a bit, the euro pound. Come down actually. It's actually starting to come down. And it hadn't wanted to budge. Oh, it's holding. They won't go below this level. And that means that we will take profit here. Sometimes it's better to get out. And look at that thing go. Yeah, see the pound cat didn't do anything. So now we're in this one. Go, 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 go. Go, go. That's a beautiful trade. And the fact that they let us re-enter it, sheesh. I mean, just, what were they thinking? Finally, the euro pound's coming down. We're almost at break even on this one. This one still has room. 152.90. I don't think it'll go beyond that. I don't know. For some reason, see how it's bounced. It broke above this level here, but it's trading below it right now. And I don't like that. Nothing on that one. see, did I make a mistake on this one? Not really. Euro USD. This one just doesn't want to seem to come down. Neither does this one. Even though we do have power dots here, though. Gotta respect that. I think we're going to take profit on this one too. I mean, it wasn't a bad trade. Not at all. Why are you guys doing that? What's your trip? No, time to get out. So now we have two pending, which are the Euro USD and the Euro Pound. And for some reason, they just don't want to play fair. Now we've taken enough profit that we can offset these losses. And I think it's time to offset these losses. Yep. This ain't coming down. Could reverse it and go long from here. Yeah, this one's going to go long. Let's reverse that. And let's reverse the euro dollar. Yeah, see? They're going to break above this level. They came back and retested here. But in actuality, they're planning on going long. These treacherous individuals. Sometimes you got to make drastic decisions, though. And this is one of them. So yeah, this looks like it's going to continue to go long, not short. And if they break above that level, which is a mid-range level, let's go to the 60. They break above this level, which looks like it's going to happen. They're going to go to the monthly, which is at 112.41, and potentially appear to 112.75 or 76, which is what I think they're going to do. So now I'm gonna stick to my guns on long on this one. It looks to be the way. Let's take a look at nothing there. No, nothing there. This one looks good long. I took this one long yesterday. Made out about 700 on this trade alone. See how they play it. Went long, came back, retested, came up, retest again, retest again, and this could be the final one. I would expect this one to go long, actually. The euro dollar, the Dow, based on what it's doing. Let's see crude. Nothing on crude. Let's see platinum. Nothing on platinum. Silver. Well, this thing says down on silver. Let's see. Keep down, retest. They broke this level. It's a little, yeah, you know what? Yeah. Silver looks like it's going to come down from here. I think I need a little bit more evidence, but yeah, it looks to be the one. Let's take a look at that euro dollar and the euro pound. Yeah, they're going to go long. They're not going to hold. Yep, that's pretty much it, guys. Tell you to watch the trades. And stop loss in this one would be actually below 112.03. Don't expose too much on that and on the euro pound, because it's not going to come down. That doesn't look like it's going to come down. This one, your stop loss should be here, 73.30. So it's about 11 pips of risk. It's a shame that, you know, we lost. We took a small loss on that, but we offset it with the winners that we had. So that's all she wrote. Don't have anything more to add right now. So I tell you to watch the trades. Have a great day. We will see you Friday morning. And thank you for coming to Phoenix Trading Strategies. Have a good one.